And a warning, some of the details in her story are disturbing. Crystal?
Eric, UN aid agencies are deeply concerned about the spiraling humanitarian situation in Gaza. The Relief and Works Agency for Palestine refugees called the situation bone-chilling, saying it is on the brink of collapse. And that was on Friday. These are ice cream freezers, says Dr. Yasser Ali. Ice cream freezers containing the bodies of the dead. He says they're in such gruesome state they haven't been identified. Seemingly relentless strikes on Gaza means there's little time for people to dig out loved ones trapped under the rubble before another round of attacks begin and another run for help to a hospital that may or may not have supplies or power. The Gaza Health Ministry says more than 2,600 people have lost their lives in the past week. That number continues to climb. Doctors have been warning of the horrific conditions in hospitals. Too many patients, too few doctors, and not enough medical supplies. Global News has been speaking with Dr. Ghazi Abu Sitta at the main facility in Gaza. He shared this audio message update with us on Sunday.
The catastrophe in the hospital is just waiting to happen. There are tens of thousands of people who've sought refuge in the corridors, in the doorways, in the stairwell, everywhere you can imagine, every corner. And with the hygiene and with the unseasonably warm weather, this is a typhus or cholera epidemic waiting to happen.
Before Israel declared war, vowing to eliminate Hamas from Gaza, there was a high level of poverty and hunger in the enclave. Now, those with the World Food Program says even their staff need help.
We have staff who are in shelters, who are not safe, who call us and say, hey, can the bakeries that give food to the IDPs, can they also give us some food?
Humanitarian corridors are being negotiated, but so far aid is not getting in. Many are leaving what little they have in the north, following Israel's warnings and heading south for their own protection.
I tried to evacuate my house.
We've been working with Aziz Al-Kahout in Gaza. He's finally been able to move his family a bit further south, but he did not find safety.
These are 3 houses targeted by Israeli forces, occupation forces. Not less than 100 person under this destruction.
Civilians are never supposed to be targets in war. The UN has been calling for their protection. Agencies under the international banner are working together and are hopeful they'll be able to move in supplies soon.
We call for that unimpeded access because we need these 3 priorities and supplies, and the medical supplies, the water, and the food. That's our priority as a community.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken will be back here in Israel Monday. The hope is that his swift return will mean good news for those stuck and suffering in Gaza. Eric?
Thanks, Crystal.